Hey guys, it's AG. The War Within has many in-game features to jump right into. A lot of beginners or even returning players may seem overwhelmed at the amount of content the game throws at them once they hit level 80. Understanding the different currencies in the War Within expansion can be a huge boost in your in-game progression that can sometimes be overlooked by new or returning players. In this beginner guide, I'll be explaining the different War Within currencies, how to obtain them, what vendors you need to go to, and what rewards you will receive when spending them to help you get a good start in your endgame journey. I will have video chapters in the description just in case if you want to skip ahead to a specific War Within currency you are interested in. Before we dive in, make sure to like the video if you enjoy this type of content. We are on a journey towards 100 subscribers. We'll be making WoW content weekly just like this, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing. But without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's talk about Resonance Crystals. So, Resonance Crystals are a key currency in the War Within. They are used to purchase a wide range of items including mounts, pets, cosmetics, toys, and gear from various renowned vendors. Now, you can earn Resonance Crystals in a multitude of ways in the War Within, such as skywriting races. So by participating in skywriting races, you can have a chance at earning Resonance Crystals, which I think is an absolutely cool and fun way to farm Resonance Crystals. You'll race across 4 locations in Kazalgar. Each location has 6 races with 3 different courses: normal, reverse, and advanced. Earn bronze, silver, or gold rewards for each race. The first time you earn a gold reward on any difficulty, you'll receive about 95 Resonance Crystals. So get your Need for Speed on and get those flying mounts ready. Another way you can earn Resonance Crystals is delves. So by completing delves, you can yield a significant number of Resonance Crystals. Look for bountiful delves marked on your map, as these can give even more lucrative rewards such as Resonance Crystals by completing them. More on bountiful delves later in this video. You can also earn Resonance Crystals by one-time renown rewards. So as you increase your renown with various factions in the War Within, you'll receive one-time rewards of Resonance Crystals. Another way is through Paragon Chests. Completing Paragon Chests for factions can also reward you with Resonance Crystals. Keep in mind that you can only do this once you reach Exalted with any faction in the War Within. You can earn reputation by doing world quests, emissary quests, and group activities in the War Within such as dungeons. So for all my completionists out there, let the grind begin. Another way to earn Resonance Crystals is by completing quests. So various quests, including weekly and daily quests, offer Resonance Crystals as rewards. You can find all these quests, dailies, and weeklies all over Kazalgar. Make sure to look for the blue exclamation point icon above the NPCs, as they will provide you weekly quests. Another way is through World Soul Quests. Participating in World Soul Quests can help you earn additional Resonance Crystals as well. More on World Soul Quests later in this video. Another way of earning Resonance Crystals is by defeating rares. By killing rare enemies around Kazalgar, each rare has a chance to drop Resonance Crystals as a reward. I find killing rares to be a nice change of pace, as some rares can offer other exciting loot and mount drops as well. If only the RNG gods were on my side though. Another way of earning Resonance Crystals is flying through shiny orbs. While exploring, look for shiny orbs in the sky. Flying through them can grant you Resonance Crystals. These shiny orbs are all over the new zones in the War Within, and are a nice chill way of farming Resonance Crystals while exploring all the new zones of Kazalgar. Another way you can earn is through good ol' snuffling. In this activity, players can find special piles on the ground to dig and loot them in the ringing deeps. But here's the twist: some piles may have mobs you need to defeat before you can loot the pile. By successfully digging up the pile or defeating the enemy, you'll be rewarded with an item called Odd Glob of Wax. Take this item and contribute it to the middles in the ringing deeps. By contributing enough of the glob of wax to 100%, you'll receive 1 Firelight Ruby item that you can purchase Resonance Crystals from the vendor Scritch Scratch. Another way of earning Resonance Crystals is weekly dungeon quests. For all my dungeon enthusiasts out there, in the War Within, by completing weekly dungeon quests, it can reward you with a substantial number of Resonance Crystals. Make sure to look for the weekly quest from an NPC named Farron Lothar in Dornagal. And finally, exchanging currencies. So some vendors allow you to exchange other currencies for Resonance Crystals. For example, as already stated earlier in the video, one way to do this is by doing snuffling activities in the Ringing Deeps, as you can exchange Firelight Rubies for Resonance Crystals. So now let's talk about where to spend Resonance Crystals. You can spend Resonance Crystals at the following vendors: Ottawa Boltwarts, located in Dornagal; Waxmonger Squick, founded in the Ringing Deeps; Auralia Steel Strike, located in Hollowfall. Now let's talk about Valorstones. Essentially, this currency is similar to Flight Stones from Dragonflight, and they are used to upgrade the item level of your endgame gear once you hit level 80. You can earn Valorstones through various activities such as open world events like World Soul Memory, which rotates across zones and offers Valorstones as rewards. Dungeons, so completing dungeons, especially Mythic Plus dungeons, you can yield a significant number of Valorstones. Quests, so by completing specific quests and objectives in zones like Askahet, Ringing Deeps, Hollowfall, and Isle of Dorn. Battlegrounds and arena matches, so essentially engaging in PvP activities at max level can help you yield Valorstones. And finally, raids, so defeating raid bosses and completing weekly raid activities can also help you achieve Valorstones. Now, some of you may want to find a couple of methods to farm Valorstones quickly, and I have a few tips to help you do so. The first tip is snuffling or wax farming. So this method becomes available at Renown 2 with the Assembly of the Deeps. You can also dig up treasures from disturbed earth piles in Khazalgar, which can be exchanged for Valorstones. Another tip is dungeons. So running dungeons, especially at higher difficulties, is a fast way to farm Valorstones. And finally, open world activities. So participating in various open world activities and events can also help you yield Valorstones. Now, the vendors you're going to need to go upgrade your gear with Valorstones will be at the Mythic Aspirations shop in Dornogal. You'll need to speak to Kulzoth to upgrade your items or Vaskrun to exchange Harbinger Crests. Now, speaking of Harbinger Crests, these are another War Within currency you'll need to know about, as these are also used to improve your gear to even higher item levels. There are 4 types of Harbinger Crests, each corresponding to different gear tiers. Types of Harbinger Crests include Weathered Harbinger Crest, used for upgrading Adventure Gear to +8 and Veteran Gear to +4. Hard Harbinger Crest, used to upgrading Veteran Gear to +8 and Champion Gear to +4. Ruined Harbinger Crest, used to upgrading Champion Gear to +8 and Hero Gear to +4. And Gilded Harbinger Crest, used for upgrading Hero Gear to +6 and Myth Gear to +6. Now here's all the ways you can obtain Harbinger Crests in the War Within expansion. So let's start off with the Weathered Harbinger Crest. These can be obtained in World Quests, World Treasures, dungeons specifically Heroic, raids such as LFR, and Delves. Carved Harbinger Crest can be obtained in World Bosses, weekly events such as Theater Trope or Awakening the Machine, Mythic Dungeons from +0 to +3, and raid bosses in normal difficulty. Ruined Harbinger Crest can be obtained in Mythic Dungeons +4 to +8, and raids specifically in heroic difficulty. And Gilded Harbinger Crest can be obtained in Mythic Dungeons +9 and onward, and raids specifically in Mythic difficulty. Now, as stated before, you can use Harbinger Crest at the gear upgrade vendor in Dornogal. The 2 gear upgrade vendors are Drakthir NPCs located in central east area of Dornogal. Now let's talk about Undercoins and why this currency is important for anyone interested in delves and solo play. Undercoins are a unique currency in the War Within, primarily tied to delves. They are used to purchase various items including gear, toys, and restored coffer keys. Now, how do you exactly earn Undercoins? You can earn Undercoins in a multitude of ways in the War Within, such as Bountiful Delves. Completing Bountiful Delves is the most reliable way to earn Undercoins. These delves are marked on your map with a glowing icon and can be completed up to 4 times per day. Restored Coffer Keys. Using restored coffer keys to unlock chests in the treasure room can yield a substantial number of Undercoins. Weekly quests. So by completing weekly quests like the Key to Success, it can also reward you with Undercoins. Now, where exactly do we spend Undercoins? In Dornogal, head to the Delver's headquarters where you'll find 2 vendors. Reno Jackson, who mainly sells cosmetics, and Sir Finley Merleton, who offers gear for alts, toys, and restored coffer keys. Now, another type of currency you want to be familiar with if you plan on doing delves is Coffer Key Shards. So, what are Coffer Key Shards? Coffer Key Shards are fragments that you can collect and combine to create a full restored coffer key. These keys are essential for unlocking high-value chests and bountiful delves. Now, how do you earn Coffer Key Shards? There are multiple ways you can earn Coffer Key Shards, such as World Quests. Completing World Quests can reward you with Coffer Key Shards. Radiant Echoes. Participating in Radiant Echo events can yield Coffer Key Shards. More on Radiant Echoes later in this video. Outdoor events. Engaging in various outdoor events throughout Khazalgar can reward you with Coffer Key Shards as well. And looting treasures. Finding and looting treasures scattered all across Khazalgar can also reward you with Coffer Key Shards. Now, once you've collected 100 Coffer Key Shards, you can combine them to create a restored Coffer Key. Restored Coffer Keys are the full keys used to unlock bountiful coffers and bountiful delves. These coffers contain valuable rewards that scale based on the difficulty of the delve. Now, you can earn restored Coffer Keys in multiple ways, such as combining shards. As mentioned, combining 100 Coffer Key Shards will give you a restored Coffer Key. Weekly quests. By completing weekly quests, it can reward you with restored Coffer Keys. Renown rewards. Increasing your renown rank can also grant you bonus restored Coffer Keys from each faction in Khazalgar. And purchasing. You can purchase restored Coffer Keys from Sir Finley Merleton during War Within Season 1. The next currency to know about is Radiant Echoes. Introduced originally in the War Within pre-patch event, this War Within currency is used to be able to do World Soul Memory events all over Khazalgar. By completing bountiful delves, you will earn a Radiant Echo in your bountiful coffer chest. You will need at least one coffer key to open a coffer chest in order to earn the Radiant Echo at the end of the delve. If you're interested in learning about delves and bountiful delves and its currencies, I do have a guide all about delves linked in the description of this video. Now, it'll be important to keep an eye out for these World Soul Memory events all over the new zones in the War Within, as these events will give a lucrative amount of Valorstones and Coffer Key Shards. And finally, the last currency to keep track of is Kej. Now, Kej is a valuable currency introduced in the War Within expansion. It is the currency used by the Nerubians. It is used for various purposes, including purchasing knowledge points, recipes, and other valuable items. Kej can also be transferred between characters using the new currency transfer system, as all other currencies mentioned in this video as well. Now, you'll be able to earn Kej currency in a multitude of ways, such as Renown rewards. An example of a Renown reward would be at Renown 4 with the Severed Threads. You can pick up a quest from Yaktiki in the Weaver's Lair, which rewards you about 750 Kej. Additional quests at Renown 8, 10, 14, 18, and 22 offer increasing amounts of Kej. Another way you can earn Kej is the Delver's Call quest. These quests can be found inside delves and can offer rewards such as Kej currency. Now keep in mind you'll have to do specific delves within the appropriate zone to receive Kej. In this case, the zone would be Askahet. Treasures are another way you can earn Kej. Scattered all around Askahet, treasures reward about 45 Kej and can be obtained on multiple characters. Also, weekly Severed Thread packs. So essentially, you form a pact with one of the 3 leaders and farm reputation for about 250 Kej per character. Call of the World Soul. A weekly quest that can reward 450 Kej. It can be completed in multiple characters each week. And finally, rares. Killing rares around Askahet rewards 45 Kej each. Now let's talk about where to spend Kej currency. Kej can be used to purchase various items, including knowledge points and recipes, which are essential for professions in gold making, gear, toys, mounts, and cosmetics. You can find the Kej Renowned Quartermaster vendor Yatiki in the Weaver's Lair in Askahet. And that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Are there any farming tips you have when earning currencies in the War Within? And are there any currencies you dislike farming? Let me know in the comments below, and if this video helped you out today, please consider liking the video as it helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and to share this video to many more people that might find this video helpful. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.